Hey, okay, so today I'm gonna be showing you how to beat Bubblewonder Abyss on very, very hard in Zoombinis. Step by step. Um, so, as you can see, you've got a bunch of features on the arrows. So, you've got a pink shoes that's leading to the green sparkly field, sparkling grid, and then a red nose leading there too. And you can see you've got a ponytail pointing to the red button switch thing, and then a one-eyed Zombini pointing to the green button switch thing. Now, what you want to do is find the all the Zoombinis that match whatever traits are on those 4 arrows, because you're gonna need them for later. So pink shoes. So let's get this one to the side. Then we're also gonna need a red nose. So we're gonna need this guy. Now we have a ponytail already. So this pink shoes will be first, or for that one, to hit the yellow button. And then a one eye is gonna be lit. So those 4 Zoombinis are, you need to, before doing anything, find the Zoombinis that match the traits on those arrows. Then so when you get to here, you might be wondering what do you do from here. Well, there's 2 paths. One takes you up and the other takes you to the right. Well, so I just think of it like this. What we could do is we could send a Zoombini on the upper path, but then if they don't have pink shoes, they're gonna die. So we could send one of our pink shoes Zoombinis through, hit that switch, but then they'd get stuck in the green sparkling grid. And we only have one other pink shoes. But other than that, none of our Zoombinis have pink shoes. So if we did that, the purple arrow would still be pointing in the up direction, and all our Zoombinis would be doomed. So we can't send that through. Or if we sent that pink shoe Zoombini and it got stuck in the green sparkling grid, that means the arrow on the right path would be reversed and we wouldn't be able to send any Zoombinis over there, so they'd all be screwed no matter what. So we don't want to do that. Now what we want to do is we want to send a certain number of Zoombinis through to the end, or on the right bottom corner rock, because our goal is we want to get all 16 Zoombinis on the upper right hand corner rock. But if they go through on the bottom right hand corner rock, they're all going to be stuck there, and we're going to have to send them up there so they can go there. So that's what we want to do. Send a certain number of Zoombinis over there, and then send the this pink shoe Zoombini through. Hit that yellow switch, and then on the right side, it'll reverse the arrow from left to up, and then we can send those guys through. Hit the purple switch a certain number of times, here's where we kind of gotta think a little, because we gotta figure out like how many times to hit that purple switch, and that's how many Zoombinis we're gonna send over there. Like, for example, every time you hit it, it changes clockwise, which just means to the right instead of counterclockwise, which would be to the left. So for example, we hit that purple switch one time, it will be pointing in the right direction, and that's exactly what we want. Now I noticed wide eyes are gonna die, and same with propellers and beams. So we can't use any of these. So if we hit that switch once, then it would be to the right. So we could send one Zoombini there. If we hit it twice, it'll be pointing to the left. If we hit it 3 times, it'll be pointing to up again. And if we hit it 4 times, it'll be pointing to the right. So we could send 4 Zoombinis through. 5 times it'll be to the left. 6 times it'll be up. 7 times it'll be to the right. So let me see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 Zoombinis. So those are our magic numbers of Zoombinis to send on the right side. 1, 4, 7, or 10. So that means I'm gonna do 7 just because I like to do the maximum number possible, but it's up to you. Any of those numbers will work. But I'm noticing that once we get the purple arrow pointing to the right, and they go that way, they're gonna continue going up, and if they have sprig hair, they're gonna die. So we gotta send all the sprig haired guys through. We can't save them. They just get screwed. So we gotta send all of them. 4 Zoombinis would work because if we hit that switch 4 times, it'll be pointing in the right direction. I like to send as many as possible. I can't do 10 this time because there's not enough we have left over this time that we can send there without them. I'm just gonna do 7. These ones off to the side. We're gonna use them later. So now what we want to do is use one of our pink shoes. Now I know we're going to need the ponytail for later. So what we're going to do is use this pink shoe. So watch what happens now. Watch the arrow on the right. So it's in the left position now. So it just changed from left to up. Now that Zoombini's stuck there, but we'll deal with her later. But now all our Zoombinis on the bottom right-hand corner rock can go through. Now remember, the goal is we want to get that purple switch arrow pointing to the right. So keep sending them through. Stuck. There are times when 10 Zoombinis would be an option, but we couldn't keep them in this time because there were times we had to, we weren't able to send over there or else they would die. But that was all 7 Zoombinis, and now look at that, we got exactly what we wanted, which was the purple arrow pointing to the right. Excellent. So now let's get all these Zoombinis through. Now, I do sure none of them had sprig hair, otherwise they'd fall in that vortex and die. That's one thing you gotta be careful with level. What do next? It's all these So now at this point we have 3 Zoombinis left. So here's what we do. Now we have 3 options. Our first option is we could send this red-nosed Zoombini through, and he would make it safely to the end, but that's not what we want to do, and you're about to see why. And our second option is we could send this one-eyed Zoombini. Now if we did that, it would trigger the green switch. That Zoombini all the way to the right in that green sparkling grid, he would make it. But what would happen to the green hat hair one in the other green sparkling grid? That one would die because it would just, if you recall, it was going to the right when it got stuck. And that's what happens when Zoombinis get freed, or the color switch of whatever colors of the sparkling grid is on gets hit. They continue going in their original direction. So that's not what we want to do. So rather than explain it, which is kind of difficult right now, I'll just show you. So what we want to do is send this guy. It's a girl, but still, we want to send her through. So now that red switch, the arrow changed from right to the downward position. Now, like I said before, same rules would apply now. If we sent the one-eyed Zoombini through with that green switch, the green hat hair Zoombini stuck would continue going in its original direction if it got freed and die. So we don't want to do that just yet, but here's what. So let's send this guy through. So watch what happens here. Now we had to do this before we could send the last Zoombini through. Red nose. So now he just pushed her up. And like I said before, when Zoombinis get stuck there, they continue going in their original direction when they get freed. So that's why we had to make sure to do that. If you recall, the last Zoombini when it got stuck there was going to the right, so therefore if we hit the green switch, that one would have gone that same way and died by falling into that vortex. So we had to do that first. But now because that Zoombini was going up, unlike the last Zoombini, now if we hit that switch with the green switch with our one-eyed Zoombini, since they continue going in their original direction when they get freed, that they were going in when they got stuck, that's what we do. That's all we gotta do, and then that's the final step. So, yeah, that's how you solve this level. I will say it's pretty complicated at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. Because the nice thing about this puzzle is it's literally the same exact grid layout every single time.
You've done quite well!
Thank you. But this puzzle's literally the same exact grid layout every single time. So the only things that change are the features on all the arrows and the colors of the switches and the green sparkling, or the sparkling grids, the colors of those. The features on the arrows and the colors of the arrows and the switches and the sparkling grids are the only thing that change on this level. But other than that, it's the exact same puzzle. And it's really not that difficult once you get the hang of it. It takes a while at first, but I've been playing this game for a long time. And I remember the first time I ever learned how to beat this puzzle was back in the year 2007, and I was only 10 years old at the time. But now I'm at the point where this is so easy for me, I don't even have to talk myself through it anymore. But once you figure it out, it's really not as bad as you think, because It's the exact same puzzle. Like I said, the features on the arrow and the colors of the switches and arrows and sparkling grids are the only things that change. But it's really, other than that, it's the same exact puzzle solved exactly the same way every time. I think this stage is only very, very hard if you're a beginner at this game and have never played this level, but it's pretty easy now for me. It just takes a while to get the hang of it, but that's it really. So that's all I have to say for this level.